So let's turn the audio back on, and then we're going to head over. What's going on, guys? Meteorologist Jonathan Kegges with you live on News 6 Plus, on YouTube, and on TikTok. I'm going to bring my handy-dandy little screen over here. This is my new TikTok companion. So we're live on TikTok as well. Hope everybody on TikTok is doing great. Post in the comments where you're tuning in from, if you're on YouTube or on TikTok or on ClickOrlando.com. Would love to see where you are tuning in from across Central Florida or beyond. Welcome to everybody joining tonight. Looks like we have a decent amount of people on the YouTube stream. Let's see if I can get this stream up so I can pull in some comments. All right, let's see. Oh, how do you say hi? All right, there we go. You can say hi to people. All right. What's up, Joker 6? Good to see you guys. Watching from Orlando, the city beautiful. What is going on? All right, so we are looking at that all that chat stuff. All right, what's going on the YouTube side? Welcome, guys. Okay, so the big thing tonight, as we start to get in, I'm going to play with this. I'll keep taking a look at the comments that are coming in, both on TikTok and on YouTube, through the course of this live stream. But the big thing that we want to talk about tonight is going to be the fog that is going to settle in, and we're going to notice that really in areas to the west of Orlando. So this is going to be the live fog tracker that we have up right now. I'm going to close some things out. We're going to put this into motion here. And by the way, the camera above my head, that is a live look into land. And then below my body there, the bottom of the Brady Bunch box, that is going to be Lake Toho. That is a live look there, brought to you by WeatherStem. They have provided us access to their awesome network of cameras. So thank you to them. Thank you guys for being with us on a 10 o'clock on a Wednesday. So on this map, well, kind of went a little too far. That's a dense fog advisory that we will get to in just 1 second. The cool thing about this on the satellite picture here, it kind of helps to break down where it's finding the clouds, because fog is just really, really low cloud cover. And when you start to see the yellow pop up, that is the satellite being able to differentiate between the fog and the other clouds that are out there. So you see that yellow really starting to come in from the Gulf, really to the Big Bend, and then to the west of the I-75 corridor. That is where the fog could be really thick for your commute into work tomorrow morning. So again, heads up, especially if you're west of Orlando, and then really kind of honing in on the I-75 corridor. That is where we do have a dense fog advisory really up until the I-75 corridor. So again, if you are going to be out tomorrow morning, keep that in mind. Where we don't have a dense fog advisory for Sumter County just yet, that might expand through the night. However, even if it doesn't, still expecting some fog there. I want to show you the latest modeling of the fog coming in. We'll get you a closer look. That's kind of backwards there, but notice that white that is starting to work in from the right side or the left side of your screen. That's going to be the fog rolling in, and you see this model anyway works its way from west to east and gets all the way to the I-4 corridor. So that's going to be important, that even though we're not in a dense fog advisory yet, and again, that could expand overnight, areas along to the west of I-4 and then certainly I-75, that is where we're going to have the best opportunity anyway for some of that fog to come through. So again, really, really thick through I-75, could make its way to I-4, and then gradually 8, 9 o'clock, things start to get better. By 10 o'clock, Thanos snap, and that fog is completely gone, and things are looking much, much better as we get into the afternoon or get into the late morning, and we're going to see some sunshine tomorrow as well. That is going to help to push our temperatures back above normal. Today, we were right on the money, hit the nail on the head with where we should be for this time of the year. Average high temperature is 73. We made it to 73 today. So we're going to warm things up even further when we go into tomorrow and then really go into Friday. That's when I think we're going to have the chance to break some records. Maybe not break records, but we're going to be in that same ballpark as well. More sunshine coming our way. Before we take a quick break, I do want to show you the clouds and rain forecast. And again, if you've been itching to get some projects done outside, it's been kind of ugly lately, with the exception of the second half of the weekend and beyond. This is going to be your opportunity. I don't foresee a ton of rain in our future. Saturday, there's a slight chance. I'll show you that 7-day forecast coming up in just 1 second. There is 2 o'clock in the morning. So again, watching that fog, that white on the left side of your screen there, that's coming through. And then that's all the fog there at 6 o'clock in the morning. So this model also picking up on that thick fog. And then the sunshine breaks free. So I do think tomorrow is going to give us a much better opportunity. Sorry for my TikTok friends. I'm moving the cart, as you can see. I know that big arm is in the way. I'm trying to give you a better vantage point there so you guys can get in. One of these days, we're going to get you a nice little crisp view so you can see what's going on. So sorry for the short ride that we just took on. Those are my TikTok friends right over here. By the way, they're on this little stand. It's kind of fun. And we're also live on YouTube and New 6 Plus. So there's 5 o'clock on Thursday. I think we'll see a few extra clouds for the evening. Otherwise, gorgeous afternoon. Temperatures could be pushing 80 degrees tomorrow. It's going to be nice and warm again. By Friday, even warmer than that. And we are going to take a look at that part of the forecast and show you this next big storm system that's coming through. Thankfully, it's not coming I guess it is coming to Florida, but it is going to be a shell of itself, and it's not going to be like its bigger brothers over the course of the last couple of weeks to really do a lot of things. So coming up after this very short break, we're going to take a 2-minute break. Post in the comments, both on TikTok and on YouTube, where you're tuning in from, and I'll see you guys in 2 minutes. Stick around. Okay, so we're taking a short break on the YouTube side. We're going to keep on going behind the scenes here on the TikTok live thing. Oh, there we go. Still getting used to this. Bear with me. No, I don't want to end the live. See, I start touching stuff, and then it's like, okay, end the live. My TikTok friends. Okay, I'm saying hi to people. I know I'm like a kid in the candy store on here. When I see something new, I'm like, ooh, got to touch it. Thank you guys for joining. If you're not subscribed to the New 6 TikTok channel, do it. There's a lot of cool stuff, a lot of fun stuff that pops up on our TikTok page from New 6. Welcome, Denise. Welcome, Mike. What's going on, Doreen? Thanks for joining the live chat. I like this. You can wave to people. This is pretty cool. This is the first time we've gone live on TikTok. At least I've gone live on TikTok. So it's kind of fun. Alrighty, guys, what's going on again? Meteorologist Jonathan Kegges back with you. Let me clear my screen. Thanks for hanging out with us. Again, if you're finding this stream helpful, if you're watching on YouTube, give it a thumbs up. Consider hitting that subscribe button. We're going to go live 10 o'clock Monday through Friday to give you kind of the early look at the forecast. So if you have trouble staying up to 11 and want to see what the weather is going to be like for the night, tomorrow, the next 7 days, and a little bit beyond, do that. Download New 6 Plus. It's free. Or join us on YouTube every night, Monday through Friday, 10 o'clock. Or on the TikTok thing. So thank you guys for being here. Really appreciate you spending some time hanging out with us in the Digital Weather Center. All right, so I'm going to go to the next couple of slides here, and this is basically, in a nutshell, what we're going to be looking. And by the way, these live views here from DeLand up top, Lake Toho on the bottom, are brought to you by WeatherStem. They've allowed us to use their vast network of weather data and weather streaming cams. So thank you to them. But we're taking a live look tonight at DeLand in Lake Toho. We also get super hyper local on the stream, so we can get into your neighborhood as well. There's a camera there. We're going to check it out. More sunshine coming our way tomorrow. So that is the big three, and I realize it is kind of opposite on the TikTok side. It's like a mirror image. We mentioned about the warmth already. So beyond the fog, we are going to be pushing records. I don't think we break any records, but it could be close. A lot of times the modeling underdoes the warmth in the situation that I'm going to show you that we're going to be in coming up in just 1 second. But nonetheless, I do think we're going to be in the ballpark of record territory on the high temperature side. And then we're going to cool down a little bit. It's not going to be anything too crazy. It's not going to be anything like we saw over the past couple of weeks. It's just going to shave off a few temperatures. It'll take us kind of closer to where we should be for this time of the year, basically where we've been over the past couple of days. There's also a very, very slim chance for showers to come along with that front. Temperatures across the board in Wildwood and Bushnell, we're at 52, 58 degrees in Leesburg right now. 60 in Micco, Palm Bay, Melbourne are right around 60. Thank you guys for joining on YouTube. Thank you for that thumbs up. 59 in DeLand. Thank you guys for joining on the TikTok side. Steve-O, welcome. Frida, welcome. Sherry Lamar 6. Thanks for being here tonight. 62 in Kissimmee. We're at 60 in Holopah right now. So tomorrow morning, again, we're watching out for that really, really thick fog. That's going to be the big deal tomorrow. Temperatures when you wake up along I-75 are going to be in the upper 40s and low 50s, so certainly you still might want the jacket. However, you're going to be able to shed that in the afternoon for sure. It's not going to be lingering like the last time. So tomorrow we're talking about temperatures in the 40s and 50s. Now, here is the next deal. So my TikTok friends, if you can see this, I know it's all kind of backwards. So we're eventually going to get you a nice, clean setup, I promise. But right out here towards Dallas. So you see that big storm system bringing the rain, kind of Arkansas, Kansas, Missouri, certainly Texas, Louisiana. That's going to be our next cold front. It's more for them, the most impactful stuff with the heavy rain, the bigger temperature drop, and the potential for severe weather. This map here kind of shows what the weather is going to be like from tomorrow, I should say, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and going into the evening hours of Thursday and then into the start of your weekend. So the key player is that big chunk of high pressure that's hanging off the coast of the Carolinas. What we have around high pressure, it's that clockwise airflow, so that's going to shift our wind direction out of the south, pumping in some of that nice tropical air. So we see that going on here. That's 3 o'clock again. All that deep dark red that's closer to Little Rock, Dallas, Houston, that's the potential for some pretty rock and thunderstorms out in that direction. So let's put this back into motion now. There we go into Friday. That front gets closer, but out ahead of it, the winds pick up. It's going to be a breezy day on Friday ahead of the front, and it is going to pump in all of that extra tropical warmth, tropical moisture, and so it's going to be a little more humid. And this is the day on Friday that we're going to get into the 80s. Some of us are going to make a run for the middle 80s as well. So it's going to be much, much warmer than what we've been used to, maybe the warmest day since way back in mid-December, when we were in the mid-80s. So that's Friday. Getting into Saturday, the front comes through. It does get a little cooler. Nothing too crazy. It also gives us the opportunity for the first half of the day to see a few showers in the mix. So again, nothing wild, just a few stray showers, rain chances on Saturday for Central Florida, only at 20%, and then we'll keep things cloudy for the Pro Bowl. If you're going to the Pro Bowl, if anybody's going to the Pro Bowl, anybody out there watching on YouTube or on TikTok, it normally, I feel like anyway, rains every year at the Pro Bowl. This year, I don't think it's going to. Derek, welcome to the live stream. Corey, what's going on, my man? Mr. Blue. All right, we're going to wave to all these people on the TikTok live. All right, YouTube guys, I need you to post in the comments for me where you're tuning in from. If you're in Central Florida, if you're not in Florida, would love to know where you're tuning in from. If you're finding this stream helpful, hit that thumbs up button for me. All right, highs tomorrow back to the mid to upper 70s. Rain chances at 0%. We will see more sun than clouds going forward. This is a crazy little chart here. These are the January high temperatures in Orlando. That's a lot of blue boxes. Where there's a blue box, that means that we have been below normal. Where there is an orange box, that means we were above normal. So only 4 orange boxes on here. This goes through yesterday, the 28th. The 29th was at normal, so we're not going to add an orange box until we get into the 30th, the 31st. That's when we'll add 2 more orange boxes. The deal is, right now anyway, through the 28th, we are the 8th coldest January on record for the Orlando International Airport, okay? The average temperature when you take the morning lows and the afternoon highs is 54.6 degrees, okay? I know that's a lot of numbers going through there. What you need to know is we're in the top 10. Records go back to the late 1800s. The deal with this is, though, with record warmth coming on Friday, it may be enough because 9 and 10 are pretty close behind. It may be enough to knock us out of that top 10. I say we go for top 10. If we were that cold in January, it may as well have something to show for it. That's what I'm saying. Alrighty, guys, my voice seems to be going on me, so we're going to end on this 7-day forecast. Then I got to go get some water. Should have brought it in before I started the stream. A lot of times we do these marathon streams, so if you like that kind of stuff and like talking about the weather and getting the forecast or learning about the weather, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button or hit that follow button wherever you may be watching from tonight. If you're on clickorlando.com or News 6 Plus, we're going to give you another full rundown coming up at 11 o'clock on WKMG, CBS affiliate out of the Central Florida area. 81 on Friday, that number might be too low. Low to mid 80s. I think a lot of us are going to make a run for like 84-ish, maybe 85. 20% shot for those showers. That's our cold front on Saturday. We're back to the mid 70s. Pushing 80 again on Sunday for the Pro Bowl. Hard to believe we were struggling to get out of the 40s like last week at this time. High on last Wednesday was 47. Today it was 73. Wild. 79 again on Monday, and then a couple of extra days in the lower 80s. So January going to end on a very, very warm note. February going to start on a very, very warm note. So a lot of changes coming our way, but if you do like the warmth, if you do like the dry weather, what it should be in Florida for this time of the year, this is going to be the next couple of week stretch for you guys. Alrighty, hey, I want to thank you guys a ton for tuning in. If you were on the YouTube stream, thank you. If you were on clickorlando.com and News 6 Plus, thank you again. And my TikTok friends, thanks for the support tonight. Thanks for hopping on here as we are trying something new and trying to give you guys the weather. 7-day nickname, welcome. Jerry 1955 553, welcome. JRR 1346, if you're still with us, welcome. All right, thank you guys. Really appreciate the time. Really nice hanging out with you all. And we'll catch you back here tomorrow, 10 p.m., News 6 Plus, YouTube. We're going to do this TikTok thing. So we'll see you then. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Kenny. Appreciate you being on, buddy.